Get this one here. Tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Washington out there with Daniel Gafford, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Doncic passes to Washington. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Great touch on the 16-footer.
No matter what you throw at Doncic, he'll adapt. Nice shot there.
Murray for 3. A rebound by Washington. Green in the post. Orders there. Doncic looking it over. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 5.
You know, if Luka wants the 3-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
Murray finds Watson. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. Gets the jumper from a quarter to fall. And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the 2-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
Just 4 to shoot. A nice shot by Doncic.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Jokic kicks to Caldwell Pope. From deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. He has 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Washington with the screen on Caldwell Pope. Buries it from 3-point range.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Look at the handle. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
And Doncic throws it down.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
The Nuggets moving the ball around. Watson for 3. Rebounded by Gafford. The Mavericks have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Washington finds Doncic. Back to Washington. Doncic outside. A 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Caldwell Pope's got 10.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The drive by Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Ready for takeoff. Doncic taking advantage of the opening.
Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that grittiness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
Back to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
They kick it out to Green, to the inside. Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He feeds it to Porter. Outside for Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. You have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
Back to Doncic. From downtown, connects from 3-point range. 17 points in the game.
Neither of these teams can miss. At the same time, there's not a bunch of defense being played either.
Wide open look here for Murray. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Dallas leading by 5. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Doncic, here we go.
Love the way Doncic reads the defense, feels it out, sees the lane, doesn't hesitate to take advantage.
Murray against Green. Watson dishes to Porter. A three ball. Buries the long-range jumper.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And it is good! The buzzer! Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Mavericks.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
You know, something else that's working for them is the three-point shooting. I mean, they've done some damage early on from behind the arc.
Sharing the wing spots, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Watson in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Green with the ball. Outguarded by Murray. Washington sets the pick for Doncic. Washington kicks to Doncic. Doncic going to work.
Well, I think this is exactly what the coaching staff wants from Doncic, guys. I mean, being aggressive and committed to scoring the ball, looking for his shot.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Hey, you got to love that response. KCP not wasting any time getting those points back. Right back at him.
Here's Doncic. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
He dialed that one up from long distance. Now it's a 4-point Nugget lead.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Here's Doncic. Out to Hardaway. Washington with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Back to Hardaway. Fires the three. The Mavericks rebound. Washington finds Doncic. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you. Washington, that's good. Clark, these days, especially in the playoffs, any weak link defensively gets exposed.
Yeah, well, you're going against the same opponent. So whatever area that you're weak in, that's going to be exposed. Specialists can get a few more minutes during the regular season, but in the postseason, hey, every possession extremely valuable, and you're trying to have the players on the floor that give you the best chance to win at the highest level.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, the bandwidth of Caldwell Pope's range continues to expand. This guy thinks he's going to make it from anywhere.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Watson. Porter in the corner. Murray scanning the floor. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Got that one up quick. And now a 3-point Maverick lead.
Encouraging to see Hardaway Jr. knock it down from there, proving he can do damage from this area.
Jokic finds Watson. Hardaway against Caldwell Pope. Jokic passes to Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Sinks the triple.
Murray has that spirit of, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for mine.
The 3 for Doncic. It's stolen by Watson. Porter passes to Caldwell Pope. Murray kicks to Watson. There's a screen by Murray. And so it's Contavious Caldwell Pope making highlights for Denver. Another excellent quarter for him, especially from long range. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Maxi Kleber. Kyrie Irving is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Exum, and it's Lively in at the center. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Dallas has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Irving way outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
Not just range, but confidence, too. Irving can capitalize from way downtown.
Here's Strother. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Mavericks leading by 4. Hardaway dishes to Exum. Outside Irving. Back to Kleber. In the corner, Irving with it. The pass to Kleber. Beyond the clock. Beyond the arc. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Mavericks making a change here. Jones is checked in.
Checking in for the Mavericks, number 55.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Jackson. That one misses. Good D by Irving. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Puts up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Irving's got 12.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. A nice shot by Exum.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Jackson against Irving. Snatched away. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Plays it in off the breakaway. And now it's a 12-point Maverick lead.
Tell you what, this is what Irving can do now. He'll leak out and then make the right read in transition.
To stop the run. Mavericks with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Denver foul. Rocco Chonchar. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Irving. 14 points for him. Outside, Jones. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Assisted.
Jones has got the lead up to 12 now for the man.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for. Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
Irving passes to Exum. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body, angles. Sometimes as a coach you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks to the report. Chonchar, the pass to Brown. Jackson from long range. And Jones pulls it down. Irving for three. Another three for Dallas.
Never lacking confidence. Zero hesitation from Kyrie there.
From past the arc. And the three ball is good. Brown's got 5.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
A nice shot by Irving.
You know, this is simply what Kyrie Irving does. Get buckets against defenders. He's a bucket maker.
Here's Strother. And again, Denver with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Irving dishes to Exum. The kick out to Irving. Over Jackson. Here's Exum. And so it's Dallas. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Nuggets trail by 12. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Watson in at the 4-man position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. A deep 3 from Irving. Kicks it out to Jones. He dishes it to Hardaway. Back to Jones. Takes a 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Here's Jokic. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score. Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And what a player Nikola Jokic has become. Clark, a monster at that center position.
Greg, he's one of the players I enjoy watching the most. I mean, he is so good as a center. The scoring, the passing, the rebounding, all of it's there for Joker. And he makes it look easy the way he handles himself. Beautiful to watch that man play hoop.
And a wide open look for Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Well, and
this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Murray kicks to Watson. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Mavericks leading by 5. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Doncic passes to xKnee. Caldwell Pope against Doncic. Pass to Gafford. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
He misses the free throw. Josh Green's checked in for xKnee.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. And it's Watson with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Murray, the pass to Caldwell Pope, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Look, tell you what, Caldwell Pope, when he has his A game on, he can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league, and I'd love to have him on my team.
Green against Murray. Doncic outside. Irving up top. 6 to shoot. Here's Gafford. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Watson for 3. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Doncic finds Irving. Back to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the game. Dallas moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the drive. Dallas no good that time either.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, you know, Contavious Caldwell Pope, his quickness can be overwhelming at times. It's really hard to defend if you're not physical and focused.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Dallas has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Watson.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Here's Jokic. He kicks to Porter. Back to Jokic. The power of Jokic. Wow.
Jokic, a safe bet in the clutch.
Doncic with it. Guarded by Murray. Back to Doncic. Outside Irving. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Caldwell Pope pushes to Porter. Jokic passes to Watson. Outside for Caldwell Pope. For the 3, nails the tray.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
And it's Contavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
.34 seconds left in the fourth. Green finds Irving. Back to Green. Outside Irving. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3.
Caldwell Pope, so quick, so active, so alert on D.
Misses the tray. Now, Doncic. Back to Irving. Lets the three fly. He's off from three. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are...
Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg.
games can be called, quote, trap games for great teams because one underdog wants to prove all the doubters wrong and show, hey, we can stand up with the big guys.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position.
Well, Cat answers with his own three, and he says, I told you I'm the best shooting big man in history.
Murray, a screen on Edwards. Drops in the three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Conley kicks it out. Towns takes the three. Jokic grabs the board.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Now here's Conley. And the three off target. Jokic with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. He ran last season. Nikola Jokic came close to winning his third straight MVP. But in the end, he won something more precious, an NBA title.
And that Finals MVP award more meaningful, both personally and in terms of his legacy. Being a winner is what matters in the end. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Will it go? Back to Edwards. From the arc. Porter pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Grant, when teams come to play the Denver Nuggets, it's not just another regular game in a normal city.
Yeah, I mean, the altitude of the mile-high city is an adjustment for many players, B.A. Even if some guys say it doesn't affect them, don't let them fool you. It takes some getting used to. Trust me, I know.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Another miss by Minnesota. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. No good on the triple. Minnesota's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. The three ball. Minnesota with a rebound. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. McDaniels passes to Gobert, and he makes it on the layup.
Well, this is exactly where Rudy Gobert looks to score. The more dangerous he becomes, the closer he gets to the basket.
And here's Jokic outside, knocks it down from distance.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Outside Edwards, puts up a three. Porter pulls it in. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Nuggets. Leading by 12. McDaniels from long range. Second shot opportunity. And Gobert with the lay-in.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert's going to be terrific on the glass.
Here's Watson. No good off the back of the rim.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Now here's McDaniels. No made baskets yet. And here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Caldwell Pope. Jokic with a screen on Edwards. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Watson. Gets the three to fall. Watson's got 6.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Pass to McDaniels. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4. Out of bounds. It'll be Nuggets ball.
Denver basketball.
And here's Denver. They're on a 20-7 run. Murray passes to Watson. Murray, a screen on Towns. Watson, yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. He's got 9.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten. Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
Watson passes to Jokic. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Minnesota ball.
Now the Timberwolves with it. It's a 14-point game. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Conley. Porter pulls it in. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal. But
a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Stolen by Conley. McDaniels inside. Towns for 3. The shot won't fall. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
First team foul.
And that one misses. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 12. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the perimeter, KCP and Porter Jr. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Watson in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Here's McDaniels. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. And another 3 for Denver.
The combo guard, Murray. Capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Towns a screen on Murray. From deep, Conley. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Caldwell Pope with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Caldwell Pope against Edwards. Pass to Watson. From downtown, gets the 3 ball to go. Watson's got 12. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation. And that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Here are the Nuggets with the ball. Big run right now for them, 11-2. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Caldwell Pope's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Oh, man. I mean, the passing from Jokic is off the charts. Gave his man just a great look.
And here's Edwards outside. On target from range.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, debating the best players ever, there are different criteria, but Hall of Famer Dr. J said, quote, I think ultimately you have to have that crowning moment where you're a champion, and it's difficult. Sometimes it takes experiencing the loss and figuring it out before you can be successful. It's nothing you can assume or take for granted.
Well, he got his at 83. Thanks, Allie. Here's Watson. Connects from downtown. 15 points in the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, oops, the alley. A gorgeous delivery to Towns.
Back to Conley. The steal. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. pure from three-point range. Murray's got 6.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Tries the spin move. Goes up on the baseline. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm. No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
It's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. A minute 15 left in the first half of basketball.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
Gobert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal.
Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, BA, I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Back to Murray. From deep three-point range. Again, the miss by Murray.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Caldwell Pope against Edwards. And here's Porter outside. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Edwards can't hit. Here's Watson. Pass to Jokic. Here's the 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. A dominating first half of play. And so, thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Without question, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope displaying his skills today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes us.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Anthony Edwards, T.J. Warren out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Monte Morris, and it's Minot in at the 3. Here's Jackson. Let's go with a 3.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards.
You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, teams' first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Edwards for 3. Spins. Driving in. And Edwards slams it in.
How about the handle of Anthony Edwards? So much tighter. That is so good.
Pass to Chanchar. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Strother. And it's all from three-point range. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Gordon outside. Three-pointer. Nice D from Reed. And And here's Warren. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to Brown. Here's Chanchar. Buries it from 3. And the Nuggets lead by 17.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Morris outside. The 3 is up. Denver grabs the miss. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Commissioner Adam Silver has done a 180. Once in favor of raising the NBA age limit to 20, he now supports lowering it back to 18. He said it's the right thing to do, adding that the opportunity to work with players at a younger age on not just skills, but mental health, diet, character, and values could be in everyone's best interest. BA?
Well, it didn't happen yet, Allie. We'll see. Pass to Minot. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Morris against Gordon. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, Aaron Gordon welcomes the opportunity to be fouled. You cannot be careless with your defense.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, BA, they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand. Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And, guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Nuggets ball.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Strother, guarded by Edwards. Here's Chanchar. And another basket for Denver.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
It's Warren on the wing. Yet to see a basket. Yep, that one goes.
Well, this guy loves to take advantage of mid-range shots. TJ Warren in his comfort zone there.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Reed sets a screen. Fades and shoots. Tries again. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Pass to Strother. Takes a 3. Hits the trifecta. Strother's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Minot. Fires in the triple.
That's unselfish basketball. Opted to pass up his own shot and dish to a teammate instead.
Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Good on the second one. And he nails the third. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Shaq's up a 3, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
3 points.
Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. Caldwell Pope's got 22 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And so it's Denver continuing to pile it on, up 22. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And the Nuggets shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Manning the backcourt, it's Murray and KCP. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Watson in at the four-man position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And here's Porter outside. McDaniels with the rebound. And for Minnesota, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Oh, got that one up quick.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Jokic. The three. Murray finds Jokic. And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Outside, Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Jokic passes to Murray. This one for 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
And sometimes I think Murray performs better under pressure. The shot clock only motivates him.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Porter's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. McDaniels from long range. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Caldwell Pope. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
The officials were right on top of that one.
The line for your Nuggets.
He hits the second from the line. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Conley looking for an opening. Down low. It's intercepted. Pass to Murray. Outside, Caldwell Pope lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. McDaniels passes to Alexander Walker. Towns outside. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Outstanding anticipation from Cat right there. He sends that thing back to another zip code.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. He takes it in. Pass to Alexander Walker. McDaniels with it. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. For Denver, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. And here's Jokic outside. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Picked his pocket. Murray for 3. Denver the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Watson. Now Porter. Shot clock at 5. The Nuggets with another miss. To the paint. McDaniels with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Here's Caldwell Pope. Drops in the 3. Caldwell Pope's got 10 points in just the second half.
That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nuggets.
Hey, if you get yourself to the line and cash in on those opportunities, you paint your opponent into a corner.
Yeah, they were so successful with that all night. Aggressive, fearless, whatever you want to call it, they really pushed the action and got rewarded.
Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Denver basketball.
And the Nuggets shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Now Jokic. Murray from outside. McDaniels with the rebound.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Launches it. Jokic, no good. Right side Conley. 4-3. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
And another miss by Denver. Out of bounds, it'll be Nuggets ball.
Denver ball. Denver basketball.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Murray. And here's Porter. Fires away from way outside. Missed it. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For
positions, boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Now Conley. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Fires from deep. Conley's shot is off. Here are the Mavericks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Gafford sends the pick for Irving.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
Dallas, no good that time either. Towns, a screen on Green. Left side, Towns. He kicks it to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McDaniels. From outside, off the mark. Mavericks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable. But the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
Now here's Towns. Kicks to McDaniels. The 3. Another miss by Minnesota. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And they pick up 2. Irving's got his second basket.
Boy, that's exactly how you punish a team in transition. Kyrie getting out in front and going straight on the attack.
Gobert with a screen on Green. Here's Edwards. And that one hits back iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Gafford, high post. There's the dish to Irving. Shoots from the elbow. Gafford passes to Irving. Washington against Towns. Gafford kicks to Washington. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. McDaniels passes to Towns. Outside Conley. Outside Towns. From past the arc.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Takes it from 10. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. .156 left here in the first quarter. Here's Irving. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
You got to appreciate Kyrie Irving's court awareness. Outstanding, finding open teammates.
Here's Conley. Off the left rim and out. Dallas leading by 4. Irving passes to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. Got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Conley into the lane. Pass to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. They get the rebound. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington.
Timberwolves ball.
1:09 left in the first quarter of the game. Out to Edwards. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Doncic right side. Washington sets the pick for Doncic. The long distance three is buried.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Conley's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And a deep three from Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
And they double up Doncic. Irving with a clean look. Another three for Dallas.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Green drives in. Basket good.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Mavericks ahead. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels at the small forward position. Irving finds Washington. The kick out to Irving. Towns with the steal. For three, Edwards. It's good from long range. Edwards got 5 now.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Gobert with a screen on Irving. Back to McDaniel. Timberwolves passing it around. Towns the screen. Edwards kicks to Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
The pass to Washington. It's stolen by Edwards. It's up a three. And another three for Minnesota. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they've played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
And so it's Dallas with it. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Irving can't get it to go. Minnesota with the ball. 11 unanswered points for him. McDaniels finds Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Lets it go with a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 11.
Three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Here's Irving. Pass to Washington. Shoots over Towns. And shot on the way. Irving can't get it to go. Timberwolves have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. And that's a foul called on Josh Green.
First team.
That's his first foul. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Gobert. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Here's Edwards. A beautiful reversal in. Edwards got the lead up to 1 now for the Timberwolves.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Stolen by Conley. And they're on the break. Here's Towns. Mavericks with the rebound.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff. And in nailing the three there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by Minnesota.
Edwards against Gafford. Here's McDaniels. And again, it's Minnesota.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
And after making the playoffs a few years in a row, the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, missed the cut in 2023.
Yeah, disappointing end to their season on multiple levels. And given the history of the Mavs, I would expect them to bounce back and get headed in the right direction soon.
For 3, Edwards. That's his 4th miss. He's made 5 of 9. The Mavericks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And Edwards with the stuff.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Green finds Irving. Irving double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Here's Edwards, and he slams it down right on top of P.J. Washington.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Here's Irving. 10 points for him. Sinks that one from the post. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars? I introduced you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able.
Conley dishes to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Timberwolves lead by... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Exum is out there with Jones, and it's Lively in at the center. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
At the arc, Warren gets in the zone, able to shoot with total concentration and lay it right in.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Jones kicks to Exum. Traps in the tray. Exum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Launches a three, and Jones pulls it down. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. That puts them in the lead. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
You know, Hardaway Jr. has expanded his range over time, and now he's become a very confident shooter when he looks at it from behind the arc.
Here's Alexander Walker. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Exum passes to Lively. Back to Exum. And here comes the break. And There's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Hardaway, no good.
Well, at least he had the presence of mind to change his shot when the defense got on him. You got to improvise sometimes. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Doncic outside. Misses the 3. Minnesota leading by 6. Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. They push it up 4 on 3. Takes the 3. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Doncic has got 9.
You know, guys, you look at Doncic, and he has really good size for a wing, which helps him have his way against most defenders.
Three-pointer. Kept alive. Outside, Jones.
2 minutes.
Dallas moving it around. 4 on the clock. Hardaway for 3. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Outside Warren. This one for 3.
Timberwolves foul. First personal foul.
Mavericks trail by 3. Luka on the move. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Back to Exum. Passes it to Jones. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Minnesota leading by 3. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Here's Alexander Walker. That's 3 off the mark. They play the clock right, they go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Lively the pass to Doncic. On the wing, Hardaway. Covered by Morris. Out to Doncic. Here's Exum. Here he goes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Minnesota leading by 3. There's a screen. Pass to Alexander Walker. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Doncic. Dishes it to Jones. Here's Lively. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Timberwolves ahead, up 3. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So on the floor for Minnesota, we've got Monte Morris. Naz Reid out there with Warren. And it's Minot in at the 3. Exum with a wide open look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Exum's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. And you don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Hardaway goes in. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Boy, that's just tremendous focus there, guys. I mean, Hardaway Jr. doing a nice job keeping his composure in a tough spot.
Mavericks making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 3. Towns a screen on Hardaway. Edwards with the stuff.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic dishes to Jones. Back to Doncic. Jones kicks to Exum. Shot clock at 5. Doncic way outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
Jones with the screen on Conley. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Conley with a wide open look. Buries it from 3-point range.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Outside Hardaway. Produced screen on Conley. Hardaway with a wide open look. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Conley gets the bucket.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Exum with it. Working on McDaniels. Hardaway finds Doncic. Hardaway sets a screen for Doncic. Back to Hardaway. Fires the 3. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Gafford misses. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. It's a 1-point game. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Towns sets the pick for Conley. From downtown. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Conley. Now it's a 4-point Minnesota lead.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're behind by 4. 1:58 left in the game. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Towns a screen on Irving. Conley for 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
The kick out to Irving. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And Edwards with the stuff.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Conley against Irving. He dishes it to Doncic. And the pass to Washington. Back to Doncic. Gobert with the block. Conley against Irving. Towns a screen on Irving. Right side Towns. Back to Conley. Pocket 6. Towns down low. Washington's on him. Misses the easy stuff. And on the way from Irving for 3. And rebounded by McDaniels. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Yes!
Big time delivery. Go Bear.
Doncic against Edwards. Doncic kicks to Washington. Washington sets the pick for Irving. On the wing, Irving. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Washington with this screen on Conley. 5 on the clock, and Irving launches it from deep. Dallas, no good that time either. Here's McDaniels. A three-pointer, no good. And so the Timberwolves take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
type of game that may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, BA. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Manning the backcourt, it's Murray and KCP. Then there's Nikola Jokic, then it's Michael Porter, and it's Watson in at the 4 spot.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Irving fires from way outside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
I know Kyrie is one of the best finishers in the league, but trust me, he enjoys the 3 ball.
Caldwell Pope with a drive. Murray from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Tipped, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Doncic. Outside Irving. Lots of room. He squares up and sinks it. Irving's got 5.
There's no doubt that Kyrie gets talked about as having some of the best handles in the business, effective at getting wherever he wants to get to on the floor.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and the 3-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Gafford grabs the miss.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And that one's good. Green.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
And he gets the bucket.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Green, a screen. Doncic outside. Gafford to screen. Clock at 6. Doncic into the lane. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Caldwell Pope. Porter the pass to Watson. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Beyond the arc. Doncic grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And here's Green from the arc. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, no one's on you, great shot there.
Now here's Murray. Murray, a screen on Green. Back to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Now with KCP's improved scoring, defenders are taking note of him and leaving his teammates wide open.
Right side, Irving for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Watson. Fires for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
Now here's Doncic. Here's Irving. And a nice finish on the layup. Irving's got 8.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Irving attacking. Kicks it to Doncic. There's the triple. Sends it home from 3-point land. He's got 5.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And
both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Washington finds Gafford. Now Doncic unloads, and it's Dallas scoring again.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Oh, Green with a block. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Five-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Doncic passes to Irving. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. And it's Watson missing. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 10-point lead.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter, exploding from the perimeter.
He's off on that one. Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas. 11 points in the quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Josh Green out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And the one thing about Jamal Murray, Brent, you know he's not afraid of the big moments.
Nah, and it felt really good just as a basketball fan, BA, to see Jamal Murray return to those big moment kind of plays that we got used to while the teams were in the bubble. Certainly a rising star and a guy that gets dangerous the bigger the game gets.
Now here's Irving. 14 points for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. From behind the arc. And stolen by Jokic.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And another three for Denver.
Well, if there were questions about Caldwell Pope coming into this game, he's answered all of them. He's been sensational.
Stripped it away. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, absolutely an offensive focal point is Luka Doncic, a high usage rate, but he said, quote, it's basketball. This is my work. It's amazing. Every night I step on the court, it's fun for me. Brian, he loves it so much. He said in the past, quote, I couldn't live without this game. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Doncic. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Dallas has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Doncic with it. Caldwell Pope covering. A nice shot by Doncic.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Hardaway's checked in for Doncic. The Mavericks have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Well, Brent, the past several years have been the brightest in Nuggets history.
And it makes perfect sense. I mean, BA, you go out and you find a player that elevates everybody else, a guy who becomes the two-time MVP. The talent on the roster has taken strides. They've done a great job in the draft process. It's great to see Denver becoming a legitimate powerhouse in the Western Conference.
Irving, no good. The Nuggets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Murray. Back to Caldwell Pope. And stolen by Green. Pass to Hardaway. On the wing, Irving. Washington outside. The three. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
Here's Murray. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 14. No good on the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Irving for 3. Jokic grabs the board. Denver has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Murray's shot is good.
Well, when he's feeling it, Jamal Murray is going to find some way to get to that range and knock it down.
The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Tipped. And 1:01 left to play in the first half. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul of the game. Jokic with a screen on Green. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Jokic. Oh, he's a load inside. Jokic finishing strong.
I just don't think that Jokic is ever in a hurry out there, which helps in that set.
Irving for 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Washington, and Washington powers it through.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by Watson.
Oh, what a look. Jokic already joined the list of NBA's greatest passing big men. No doubt about that.
Pass to Gafford. Irving with it. With the drive. Kicks it out to Hardaway. And here's Green from the arc. No good.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
And so we wrap up the first half. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court for the Nuggets, they've got Aaron Gordon, Christian Brown out there with Jackson, and it's Strother in at the 2. And with the surge in scoring around the league, Brent, what's the key to modern NBA defense?
Great question, B.A. I mean,
and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in everything.
2 shots.
See, in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And that one falls for Jackson.
It's been interesting as Reggie has finally seemingly found a home, or at least confidence in the way he plays. He's a guy who can carry you on offense, and he will score in bursts. And those will be very loud points.
There's a screen, and here's Doncic outside. Doncic, counted!
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him. Doncic against Jackson. Pass to Strother.
There's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Here's Jackson. Here's Brown. Back to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Strother. Off target from 3-point range. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Out to the right wing. And book it, Chanchar. Chanchar's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. At one point, they led by 16. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
After the trade for Kyrie Irving, the Mavericks offense went to another level. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "We're still going to preach defense, but on the offensive end, there's going to be nights where we're scoring 130 or 140. Kyrie gives us another weapon. Someone is going to be free. Someone is going to have the advantage." Brian?
Oh, nice stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Hardaway. Tight defense on him. Puts up a deep three. And it's Doncic missing. Denver has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Chanchar. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Outside Jones. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the long J. Jones has got 5 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout. Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Gordon finds Jackson. Gordon with a screen on Doncic. Back to Gordon. To the wing on the left.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Down low. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, Aaron Gordon, just simply one of the best dunkers of his generation.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Lively. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Lively's got 4 points this quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points. Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that. So much for the defense.
Doncic outside. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Launches a 3. Gordon pulls it in. The Nuggets have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third.
Mavericks foul. Dante Exum. First personal foul. Third team foul.
.58 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Chanchar, defended by Jones. And book it, Chanchar.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
The Mavericks leading. And here's Doncic. He's got 18. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
And just a tenacious play by Doncic. Driving right into the defense and drawing a foul while shooting.
Doncic hits them both. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Pass to Gordon. Here's Chanchar. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Here's Gordon, and Gordon with the big finish.
A really good job by Reggie Jackson just finding the shooter and feeding him.
Gordon with a steal. Pass to Strother. 1 second left. Yes, on the jumper. Now just a 3-point Dallas lead.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the Buckets.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. Then there's Derek Jones, and it's Lively in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. The Mavericks shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. And is blocked. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Porter. Back to Caldwell Pope. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Porter with the steal. On the wing, Murray. Caldwell Pope finds Murray. Here's Watson to tie it up. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got rebound number 7 tonight. Doncic outside. Doncic throwing his weight around.
At about 230 pounds, Doncic is a low down low.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Doncic. Pass to Jokic from outside the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got rebound number 8 now. Jones, the pass to Hardaway. Now Gafford. Here's Irving. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Dallas?
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Here's Hardaway.
That is what I'm talking about.
Wow. Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
The 3 is up. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic just got his 4th rebound in this one. Murray's shot is good.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
And it's Irving off the drive. Gafford passes to Irving. Irving, a screen on Porter. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The 3, Gafford. And he can't get that one. Denver has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Hardaway. And here's Irving. Hardaway with a screen on Porter. Irving for three. Hits the three-pointer. Irving's got 9 points now in the second half.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Jokic finds Murray. Fires from deep. Here's Watson. Fires the three. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
3 points.
Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Irving. And the Mavericks, another three.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're going to get a call.
59 seconds left in the game. In transition. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Well, Caldwell Pope at the ready. He was totally prepared to take that one.
Outside Irving. Takes a 13-footer. And he nails the jumper. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Knocks down the triple.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
From deep three-point land. And it's Denver with a rebound. Stolen by Gafford. The drive by Irving. Gafford passes to Doncic. There's the triple. No good. And so Dallas takes this one by a big mark. Hard alley. Good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.
backcourts, Doris. This should be a very exciting matchup.
And you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Sharing the wing spots, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Murray. And it's Watson in at the 4 slot. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
Conley, the pass to Towns. From the arc. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
And Doris, here we're looking at Jaden McDaniels' stats. He's clearly been stepping up his game.
He has, Kevin. It's always fun to see a young talent develop their skill set, build real confidence, and Jaden's starting to carve out his space in this league.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Back to Conley. Here's the 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
Watson's shot is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And here's Conley outside. They get it back. They kick out to Towns. Porter with the steal. Caldwell Pope for 3. Another 3 for Denver.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Outside, Towns. Beyond the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Towns has got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find him.
Out to Edwards. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And here's the fast break. Watson leading the way. Pass to Jokic. Denver passing it around. 3-pointer. And Watson with the basket on the assist by Jokic. Watson's got a couple of 3s now in the first for Denver. Conley against Murray. Edwards passes to McDaniels. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
How about that payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Jokic with the bucket.
Nice touch on the jump shot. Jokic's shooting ability changes his team's definition of spacing.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Inside, kicks to Gobert. Over in the corner, McDaniels. 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. So much fun in it, Doris, to watch Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Back to Conley. Edwards against Caldwell Pope. Lets it go from deep and out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Watson for 3. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Conley kicks to Edwards. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Murray outside. And there's the goal on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
11 seconds left in the first quarter. Murray, the pass to Porter. He kicks it to Watson. Towns with the steal. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter, part at a time. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
The Nuggets.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Conley surveying the D. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Edwards finds Towns. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. Watson's shot is off. Outside, Towns. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Edwards passes to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing, and there it is for him. Conley's got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves.
They can see Mike Conley an innate sense for where that shot clock is, and I've got to make a shot, no problem.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, some people play with a chip on their shoulder, feeling they don't get enough recognition. I can tell you that's not Nikola Jokic. Nuggets coach Michael Malone said he's not going to bed at night wondering why no one's talking about it. He doesn't care. He's reading his books on horses. We're winning games, and he's happy. If he's happy, I'm happy. Kevin, I'm happy too.
You've always been happy, D.A. Hey, thanks. That was good stuff. Appreciate the report. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There is no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. For 3, Murray. Porter passes to Jokic. Stolen by McDaniels. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Outside Jackson. And another miss by Denver.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Gobert with a screen for Conley to the middle. And Gobert gets to Conley. To the left wing. Shoots the 3. Sinks the triple. McDaniels got 6.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Junshar, the pass to Gordon. Outside Jackson. Stolen by McDaniels. Over Gordon. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. That's now 8 points for Jaden McDaniels. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Inside. Towns a screen on Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Conley dishes to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, guys, the agility, the hops, everything about Anthony Edwards. So good athletically.
And the basket by Gordon.
And allowing this to go no further. He stops a 15-0 run by the Timberwolves.
Conley kicks to Gobert. From outside the arc, Conley's shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 10. Back to Jackson. Passes it to Chanshaw. Off target from three-point range. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Stolen by Jackson. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Pass to Strother. Here's Chanshaw. Fires for 3. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Outside Edwards. And there's the pass to McDaniels. There's the triple. He can't get that one. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going into the break with a 10-point lead. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this.
Put your hands together and get down for the red handbag.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So on the floor for Denver, we've got Reggie Jackson, and it's Gordon in at the 5 down low. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Reed. Driving inside. From deep. Shots good by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves. Pass to Strother. Back to Jackson. Here's Strother. For 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Pass to Alexander Walker. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Alexander Walker's got 6.
And Monte Morris' instinct is pass first, on time and on target.
Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second, you got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
That's just heads-up basketball, and Jackson scanning the floor, spots the ready shooter. Nicely done.
Morris passes to Alexander Walker. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Outside Gordon to the paint. Stolen by Reed. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. The Nuggets trail by 16. Here's Brown. And again, Denver with the triple.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Morris kicks to Warren. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Chanshaw. This is to Jackson. down low. It's deflected. Stolen by Warren. And now the Timberwolves on the break. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Strother. And again, Denver with the triple.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. In 2022, the NBA and the Players Association created a long overdue recognition payment plan for former ABA players. Commissioner Adam Silver said these pioneers made meaningful contributions to help grow the game of professional basketball. And we believe it's appropriate to provide financial recognition for their impact. Kevin?
Great story, David. All of your stories are great. Thank you so much. The tray. A rebound by the Timberwolves. At one point, they led by 16. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And Reed has it in the corner. Oh, good on the three. The Nuggets trail by 13. Pass to Strother. Here's Brown. He dishes it to Jackson. Good as the jump shot falls.
You can see how comfortable Reggie Jackson is with that jumper right now. Supreme confidence in himself.
There's the pass to Alexander Walker. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 4 assists in the game.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Minot pulls it in.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Jackson against Morris. Warren the pass to Morris. Launches it. On the wing, Morris. Here's Minot. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they're through. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Warren. He's out there with Reed. And it's Minot in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Shots like this are why people are just so high on Porter. Has such a quick release on that jumper.
Here's Reed. Pass to Alexander Walker. Warren, a screen on Caldwell Pope. 4 on the shot clock. Warren inside. He's covered by Watson. Warren, good.
The way Warren controls his body is truly impressive. He's got the frame to absorb it.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. Outside for Murray. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Murray finds Porter. Fires the 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
He's just a natural scorer who can heat up fast. Porter's offensive game very impressive, and he's still adding to it.
Hands it from downtown. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Near the 3-point line, it's Porter. Caldwell Pope with a screen for Murray. Caldwell Pope kicks to Watson. The three. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 10. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Gobert with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Outside Conley. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick-and-roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
Jokic kicks to Caldwell Pope. Murray left side. Back to Caldwell Pope. Murray outside. Caldwell Pope with the screen on Conley. Drills the three-pointer. Murray's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And that one drops for him.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Murray outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's a screen by Murray. Watson for 3. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Porter. Porter with the screen for Caldwell Pope. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And that's 12 points for Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, and Caldwell Pope pretty effective in that pick and roll.
Edwards with it. Now defended by Jokic. Towns down low. Back to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Porter.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Towns kicks to Conley. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Minnesota.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Mike Conley.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Murray against Conley. And a wide open look for Porter. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And you already see the great range of calling card of Porter's. Even back in high school, shot 47% as a senior.
And that one, good.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. Conley with the 3. The shot comes out. Fires away from way outside. And rebounded by McDaniels. And Edwards launches it from deep. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the...
game.
should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Josh Green out there with Washington. And it's Gafford in at the 5. It's Doncic with a drive. Oh, and Towns with the block.
First team foul.
You know, Clark, when you think about the history of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, B.A. He played all 21 seasons of his career with the Mavs. He was the first European MVP in league history. And then in 2011, he helped bring an NBA title to the Mavericks, beating the LeBron Wade-led Heat team. The real challenge, a major challenge, to face a big man who can shoot like Towns can. He stretches the floor as well as any big guy in the league.
Now here's Irving. Fires it from 18, and the basket is good.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early, because that can get you cooked.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game. And just over a minute played here to start the game. And Edwards, here we go. McDaniels passes to Towns. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Conley looking for an opening. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Gobert with a screen on Green. Second chance effort. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And Edwards the bucket on the assist from Towns.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
Pass to Doncic. Takes it inside. And Doncic hammers it home.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And Irving gets it to go.
Kyrie going to work from the mid-range is a thing of beauty. Such a skilled offensive player.
Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 3-point lead. Pass to Gobert. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Edwards against Doncic. Irving for 3. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Never lacking confidence. Zero hesitation from Kyrie there.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Conley. McDaniels, a screen on Irving. They get it again. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Washington, a screen on McDaniels. Back to Doncic. Inside. From deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc, because he'll make you pay every time.
Outside McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Pass to Towns. 1 minute left in the first quarter. Count it. Towns has got 5 now.
You know, Towns can burn you from anywhere, especially from these in-between spots.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Now here's Irving. He has 7. Doncic outside. Gafford with a screen on Gobert. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fast break, Minnesota. And he lobs it up. And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
Irving, the pass to Washington. Outside for Irving. Back to Washington. From the arc. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. 5 points in the game.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
Towns can't get it to go.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
From the high post. Another one falls for Dallas.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Mavericks, hunting for opportunity. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. Washington out there with Green. And it's Lively in at the 5 down low. The Timberwolves trail. After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. This is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
Here's Doncic. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Hardaway with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here's McDaniels. And too long on the shot. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. The 3, Hardaway. Launches a 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
This is Hardaway's game. A quick trigger shooter who wants to score as often as possible.
Conley against Hardaway. Towns with room to shoot. Rebounded by Green.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And Clark, it's safe to say that there's more talent in the NBA today than ever before.
I don't think there's any question about that, BA. There are more outstanding players across the country and around the world than at any time, I think, in the history of the game. In part because of the information age we live in, players from around the world can see examples of excellence from whatever part of the world they happen to be from. And that is huge in inspiring young players to dream and realize their dreams of being NBA players if they have the ability and the work ethic to do so.
Now here's Washington. Pass to Lively. And here's Doncic. Puts up a 3. Wow, deep shot from Luka.
Wow, I don't know if anything's out of Doncic's range.
Hardaway against Conley. They need this. Lets the 3 fly. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds now. Washington, a screen on Edwards. And here's Doncic outside. And the Mavericks, another 3.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
The 3, Hardaway. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Looking at a player like Tim Hardaway Jr., you don't have to encourage him to fire away, Clark.
Yeah, he's a guy who's always hunting his shot, looking to let it fly from deep, and for good reason. He's an excellent three-point shooter.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, BA, well, Kyrie Irving is a deadly closer when the game is on the line. Where'd it come from? He said, quote, studying the greats and striving to be greater than them. There's a commonality in the way they control emotions at the end of a game. I've been able to learn over time. Ryan?
Well, he's hit some big shots. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. And Edwards, here we go.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
Doncic against Edwards. Pulls up on the wing. The three from Washington. Second chance shot. And it's Doncic missing.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Offensive rebound. Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And, you know, for all his perimeter skills, Towns also bringing that physicality inside.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
The shot by Conley, no good. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Green, the pass to Lively. Doncic feeling it out a bit. The three is up. McDaniels with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The shot by Conley, no good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. That's good from Hardaway on the assist by Doncic. Hardaway's got 10 points in the game.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Dallas, they've gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Outside Edwards. Here's the three. He buries it from 3. 12 points for him.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. Another 3 for Dallas.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Mavericks on top, delivering the blowout. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Tim Hardaway really making a difference here.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
We've got T.J. Warren, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Minot in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. The Timberwolves shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Clark, last year, Luka Doncic averaged over 32 points a game. Second best in the NBA.
Yeah, you can't ignore the fact that he also led the league in usage rate too, B.A. It's the Luka show in Dallas. However, after missing the playoffs last year, it's pretty clear Doncic needs some help.
And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards starter. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right, he needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Powell's checked in. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Reid. It's good from the top of the key.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
Now here's Jones. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. For 3, Hardy sinks it from distance.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Alexander Walker. Gets some space and buries the jumper. 90 seconds into the second half now. For 3, Hardaway. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know, Hardaway Jr. has expanded his range over time, and now he's become a very confident shooter when he looks at it from behind the arc.
Now here's Warren. Shoots it from the corner. Jones grabs the board. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Jones. Back to Hardaway. From outside the arc. They get the rebound. Here's Exum. This one for three. He drops it from range. Exum's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning, have not stopped.
It's turned into a showdown here, dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Exum. Here's Hardy. Here's Jones going inside, and they recover it. Here's Exum. And the Mavericks, another three.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And he's settled in. Powell has used his athleticism to his advantage down low, Clark.
Yeah, but he's found different ways to be successful and effective, BA, which is what you like to see. He'll use his size to his advantage and play bully ball sometimes, but he also can finesse his way around you. But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
For three, Warren. It's rebounded by Dallas. It's stolen by Warren. Oh, Warren slams it in.
Boy, he gets up so easily, throwing it down. T.J. Warren making it happen.
For three, Hardy. It doesn't go for him.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Morris finds some space. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Powell passes to Jones. To the wing, right side. Here's Exum. Here's Hardy. Pass to Powell. Warren against Jones. 6 to shoot. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Hardy, the pass to Exum. Takes a three. Alexander Walker grabs a board. For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Up top, Reed. Here's Warren. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Boy, he is so gifted as a scorer, but especially deadly from the mid-range is T.J. Warren.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Counted from distance.
Boy, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
That one no good. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a commanding lead to end the... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Tim Hardaway is out there with Hardy. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Exum in at the three. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Hey, man, I don't care who you're a fan of. You love seeing a reverse slam like that one.
That's the kind of dunk that builds reputations.
Well, his reputation is already pretty good. I think he just enhanced it right there.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Fires for three. The shot no good.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Morris for three. Drills it from deep.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Hardy. Pass to Exum. Now here's Powell. No good from outside. Here's Alexander Walker, and that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
For 3, Hardaway. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Minot. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Exum.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Great open look there. Hardaway's got 21.
Hey, we know Tim Hardaway Jr. is a guy who takes a lot of threes, especially when he finds wiggle room from the corners. He salivates for those.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Hardaway. The 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in the game. Morris for 3. Powell with a steal. For 3, Hardaway. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Dallas.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Fires from deep. Warren with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Why not? Good.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting around 53%, a nice number. Pass to Jones. Jones with a screen on Morris. Sinks the tray. Hardy's got 9 points here in the second half.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first. Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
for the Mavericks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
Now here's Jones. Offline with a 3. Here's Alexander Walker. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Outside Hardaway. From deep 3-point range. Warren with the rebound. And so it's Minnesota with it. Morris for 3. Drains the triple.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Out to Powell. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3.
Powell definitely a stretch 5 guy. Excellent accuracy from distance.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business. And Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.